Welcome to Joy and Beauty. Today we will be doing geometric braids in a high top style for boys. I've already started braiding here, so we're going to jump right into this clip. I'm going to give you a rundown of what I've started with. So to start off, I parted his hair straight down the middle, and then I parted one half into two braids and created a rectangle shape that I'm going to create the triangles inside of. So I pre-sectioned off each triangle. So as I'm braiding, I'm just going to go ahead and clean up the lines, and each triangle I'm going to plait it into its own plait, and it'll be used in the style later on. Now after I did all of these beautiful triangles in this part, I realized that I wanted to go for another look and didn't want triangles everywhere. So you're going to see later on, I'm going to go back and take out that top row of triangles, the ones that are kind of upside down. And it's going to create more of a zigzag instead of triangles everywhere. It'll still be a zigzag with the triangles, but only half one of the braids on this side will have actual plaits going into it. Like, see, this one I'm doing now, I really don't need. But I didn't realize that until after I braided them off. So yeah, on the other side, I'm not going to braid the top row. I'm just going to section it off as I did this time, but I'm going to just go ahead and mold it into the other side as I braid. So here I speeded it up because it kind of got repetitive, and these triangles, now that I sectioned off, this is when I realized that I kind of really didn't want those triangles. So I just sectioned them off, cleaned up this part for the beginning that separated the two, and now I am going to take some more of the magic finger and just spread it along the parts of the braid. See, and then I'm going to take my rat tail comb and comb through the hair and just smooth in that jam that I put on there, just to give it a sleek look and make it a nice neat braid for me. And yes, I know he needs an edge. This is my son. He will be getting an edge off camera. I don't cut hair. I am a braider. So yeah, so what I did was I just combed out what I know is going to be for his edge, and I'm going to braid. And guys, my phone died, so I just took a clip of what happened before I realized that my phone died. So yeah, on this side, as you can see, I did the triangles. I didn't record that part, but now I'm just smoothing in the rest of the hair so you get to see what the second braid looked like that you didn't see from the other side. So smooth some of that shining gel, comb it out, make it nice and smooth. And some time has gone by, so I noticed like the ends need to be detangled, so I'm going to do that before I actually start braiding. And I love this magic finger shining gem because it works so good on natural hair, and you don't really have to use heat to sleek the hair. So as you see, we're just braiding this braid in a regular cornrow and pulling the hair from the triangles to make sure it's nice and tight and sleek. This is a nice, quick, simple hairstyle you guys can do. And see, I left this part in because, as you can see, I noticed the piece and tried to fix it and keep braiding, but as I kept braiding, I realized it just didn't look right. So I went back a little further from where I saw it messed up and started braiding again just to get that nice tightness that I want. That's not too tight, but to get that braid to look just the way you want it to. Then braid this down, and I will not braid all the way down to his ends all the way completely. I will stop. I'm going to take 2 rubber bands. Right here I am just taking the end of my rat tail and making sure everything is smooth and slicked into the braid, and taking the comb and go ahead and cleaning up those edges, so to speak. I guess it's not edges for boys, right? Well, he's going to get his edge at. And now I'm going to just take 2 rubber bands. I'm going to take one and pull those 4 braids into a ponytail. And no, he does not have much length, but I am still going to give him a little tiny mini man bun. And I'm going to twist it around itself and secure it with the second rubber band. And here I'm going to finish this style with some Isoplus Tea Tree Wrap and Setting Mousse. And just rub that into the braids. This is going to give a nice shine and finishing look to the braids. And I'm going to tie it down with his velvet do-rag. You can also find on my site. As I said before, everything I use in this video is on my online beauty supply store, shopjoyandbeauty.com. So while I have the do-rag on with the mousse under, I'm going to just take my blow dryer and I'm going to put some heat to it to dry up the mousse and set that. Here I'm showing you the temperature that I put it on. I used a higher setting because the do-rag is really thick. As you can see, it's velvet, and I'm using my comb attachment just to kind of distribute the hair. And as I realized that it's not getting where I want it to, the heat is not getting everywhere, so I just take that off, and I'm just going to continue to blow dry through the velvet cap, and I massage it in, just to make sure that the mousse is dissolving right. So I'm still blow drying, and I'm just going to go ahead and take off the do-rag. As you can see, it's very thick, so I still have the little residue of mousse, so I'm going to keep blow drying and rubbing that in. Next, I am going to take a braid sheen spray. As you can see, once again, I was out of frame, so here are the products that I used: the mousse and the braid sheen. I'm going to spray that, and I am very heavy-handed with the sheen because I like a nice shiny braid at the end. So I'm going to rub that in and blow dry it till I am satisfied with it. And here's the final results, guys. If you like it, please like this video and subscribe to our channel.